Quetzalcoatlus was a pterosaur, or flying lizard, the largest flying animal ever found. With a wingspan of 35 feet and weighing 165 pounds, these creatures flew over the heads of the dinosaurs. Pterosaurs were the first vertebrates to develop flight. During their 160 million year evolution from the late Triassic period until the end of the Cretaceous 65 million years ago, they grew from seagull-sized animals to flying giants like Quetzalcoatlus.
Even in the air, there were giant flying reptiles that we call pterosaurs.
Quetzalcoatlus was safe in the air, but he had to return to Earth for food. And this is where danger awaited. Fishing what was a fertile coastal wetland discovered in 1971, Quetzalcoatlus's size, as tall as a modern giraffe, may place it close to the physiological limit for flight. And this has become one of the focal points of study of the larger pterosaurs, how they managed to take off from the ground and how they flew. In order to fly efficiently, pterosaurs were extremely weight conserving. No pounds were wasted on their stick-like bodies.
Pterosaurs were not very heavy.
Flight is an incredibly complex activity, particularly for a predator whose livelihood required tracking prey while aloft. A pterosaur's brain had to be able to handle loads of in-flight information.
What is the flight control system like in these animals? And so what we can do then is actually compare the brain structure of birds and pterosaurs.
Information on balance coming from the inner ear, and then relayed to the eye muscles to keep the gaze fixed on a target.
A lot of effort to keep your eyes fixed on a target, but if you're a predatory animal, that's the difference between a meal and potentially no meal. Pterosaurs.
Our efforts to understand these creatures can take us on a journey inside their heads or out into the far reaches of their environment.
But others, it turns out that they actually held their heads strongly nose down, that their heads were very steeply inclined when they were alert. Kind of makes sense.